in Google Classroom, because we're BOCES, if a district teacher adds us to their classroom and all their students are in there and we try to do an email function, we're of course going to get this. We do not have access to Gmail thing. That is a setting that IT has made, and apparently there's no way to change that. Another thing is we can't even look up this person's email, because if you go to contacts and type that student's name in, there's not going to be any results because we do not have access to their directory. We're in two different domains. The only thing we can do is we go down through our list of students and we have to know their email structure. And most of them, it's first name dot last name at the district.org. But you have to check with whatever the district is to know what the student email addresses are like. And then we can create groups within our own Outlook. And once we've created those groups in Outlook, then we can email the group anytime as a whole without having to add all the students. But you do have to put in the work ahead of time, putting the group together. In your Outlook online, if you want to create a mailing list, you're going to click on the two little people right here. And when you go there, you're going to come up with all of these contacts that you have. But what you can do is go to the new contact, hit the drop down arrow, and you can create a new contacts list. Another way of saying your mailing list, and it tells you right here. That's what it is. So if this is my first period class, I can just call it first period. And then I start adding all the emails. You're not going to get the autofill because you're in a different domain. So this is where you're going to need to know the student's complete email address. So it'll be your first student's first name and their last name, the dot in between, at their district, K12 dot whatever it is. So you're going to have to know that part. And as you, even though there's no results, you can still click the add button and then keep doing it. You'll have your next student. At just whatever the district is. So you keep repeating that until you get all of your class in there, and then you will create. Now, anytime you want to switch back to your email, anytime you want to create a message to that whole class, you create your new message, and where it says to, just start typing the name of that group. First period pops up. It will include all of the students in that group. If I click on that, I can see who it's going to email in that case. Of course, I'm not going to email this because I made up those email addresses, but that's all it takes to create mailing groups within your Outlook 365.